All right.
I wasn't trying to click that. I'm so sorry. Hey, everybody, and welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of the We Love Gymnastics podcast. And today, there is more gymnastics in this elite gymnastics season. We're not done. Y'all thought just because USA Nationals went off, that gymnastics was just done to the World Championships. Bitch, you're crazy. The juniors had a competition and they picked the team and they sent them girls to
Asunción.
There we go.
Paraguay.
With a panther as a mascot. And that starts, I believe it's Tuesday.
Yes, ma'am.
And the USA actually sent a team, so we're gonna preview this team. Well, actually, even previewing it is a lot. We're gonna learn about the Junior Pan American Games together because apparently none of us know shit about this competition. Well, apparently this might be the first time that any of us have actually watched this thing live. So,
not the competition itself. We don't know anything about the artistic gymnastics participants because on the website, so they have teams, right? They have all the teams and the team members. They don't have teams for the artistic gymnastics. They have all the rhythmic. They have all the trampoline. But the artistic gymnastics portion there's nothing. We have a schedule, no start list, but we're here. We can talk about the American delegation so far. Yeah, of course. But as far as anybody else, because the information is scarce, it is going to be a little bit difficult to do that. But
sent to this competition.
I have pulled up.
It was a 4-person team or was it a 5-person team? I don't even know that much.
Here, I got it for you. There you go. Here we go. Yeah.
Boom. So
either boys and girls. So
the junior team includes. Can you read the names for me?
Charlie Bullock, Dominique Camarena, Lavi Crane, Addie Fulcher, Jason Howe, William McRae, Nixon Miles, Kylie Smith, and Adelaide Van Grimsman. Woo, I got a great phrase! Oh, Jesus! Okay. I'm drinking a daiquiri because I was like, if I don't know shit about these gymnasts, I'm going to get drunk, if anything. So, we're here. Size of my face.
Perfect. And Oscar was just on with us while we're playing the intro. Something happened. I'm sure he's going to come back because I think he knows more about this subject matter than the both of us at this moment in time. So hopefully Oscar will be back shortly.
Nisha, join. You should join, Nisha. You should. When in doubt, join.
Period. Mm-hmm. So from this list, I think the women are clearly Charlie, Levy, Addie,
Kylie, and Adelaide.
And is Adelaide the alternate or she's on the team?
I'm not sure exactly. I believe Adelaide might be the. I'm not sure. Listen, I'm gonna tell you this really quick. So juniors, right? I've just learned not to fall in love with juniors because I get my heart broken. Hello, Kayla Nahashi. Hello, Lexi Priestman. Hello, several. So I've just made it a point to not fall in love with juniors at a kids' party. Love that. And so, I just don't. But it's fun to follow along, and it's a good meet to have between this and their next showdown, which will be Junior Worlds. And, it's a great meet to watch as a family in the community. So we're going to take this opportunity to try to learn about these athletes. We saw them at Junior Nationals. Some of the girls did not compete both days because they literally went from Junior Nationals to Asunción, Paraguay, literally the next day. So
Mm-hmm.
one thing I will note, there has been pictures of the American delegation in which the girls all have ice on their joints, which is worrisome because again, juniors will get hurt. These things do happen. But also, you know, it's one of those things like, well, if these girls are hurt, then why are we taking pictures? Why are we like out and about? You know, let's have them rest. So, and I get this might be the biggest meet of their lives thus far, so that's fair. So yeah,
That is fair. And for a lot of these girls, well, at least two of these girls, I think it's fair to say that if they were just old enough, they would be in contention to make this world's team.
oh, you know the ABC wants to else age classify Charlie Bullock. Like that's a bar team that could contend for a medal at Worlds.
Absolutely. And Levy can contend for medals on a couple of events herself. So
Sure.
I think that's another reason to watch. It's like, and I don't mean this has no shade to the, and I know every time I say this, I'm saying it's very shady. So I'm trying to say it this time not so shady. No shade to the current American girls. It's just, I just think if the junior national team was old enough, I think the results at this USA Championships might have looked differently.
I mean, can we talk about the results of this year's nationals a little bit?
Sure.
Okay, so I will say, um, I feel the consensus amongst the gymnastics community at large is that U.S. nationals kind of bordered on Russian nationals in terms of scoring and kind of like, you know, egregious overscoring. Some people, you know, there's some talk that it might be because it was a way of justifying, you know, placements on an Olympic team. Other schools of thought maybe that, you know, perhaps this is a way to kind of uh, put other countries on notice without being on notice. Ways of saying, you know, these girls aren't more competitive than they are. But we see overscoring across the world, across the diaspora, in various competitions. Some more egregious than others, and I feel like
And I would like to challenge this of saying that maybe, just maybe, because we have seen this in previous codes before, it's not an overscoring. Maybe they just are giving us an example of what scores are going to look like this quad. Because I can say across the world, especially on balance beam, and I know balance beam is the one event that we're going to talk about most with USA National Championships and being overscored. Just across the world, I'm not sure if it's overscoring because across the world, the balance beam scores this year have been egregiously high across the world. At every competition that I've seen, I'm like, wow, these beam scores are like, they're still scoring these beam routines like this is the Olympic year. Like, it's like, wow. Like, and it's like, normally at Worlds, they course correct, but I'm not sure if they're going to course correct or if this is just an example of what scores are going to look like this year.
I would say that American scoring was relatively higher than the rest of the world by a long shot. Because there are some things that should not got credit that got credit, specifically Leanne switch ring, which was nowhere near. I mean, the code says if your head is at head height, it is a deduction, but you get credit, and her head was not at head height.
And
When her
the gag with Leanne Switch Rings is they used it as an example of day two on NBC's coverage. And even Leanne said in America she gets credit for it more times than she's not. And that's just like a setup because I get it. It's not even I get it. It's like
I will say, I did reach out to Donatella, you know, my nona, and asked if because I'm trying to get better at identifying things. I'm trying to get better at like how I commentate, and I asked if, you know, perhaps the vault, specifically her Chung, we could internationally, and I was told that on in real time, perhaps yes, but if there's any, if they have to have a judging conference that on the replay, if in order to take the deduction that they would give her, it would not get credit, mostly because she doesn't show full support on both hands. And I sent over 4 different angles of that vault, and she said they would not get credit because she doesn't show clear support of both hands. So there's that. And I've been told that it did get over to Owen, and Owen appreciated it, and he thanked for that insight, and they're going to be working on that block. So there's that.
And just to be fair to Leanne, once they did change this one arm repulsion rule, Michaela Skinner still competed and still won the silver medal at the Olympic Games, doing her vault basically the way Leanne is doing her vault the way she is now. So,
and since then they've changed the requirements for the vault because of that. And since then they've changed the language on the vault because of that.
Correct.
So
we'll see. It's just I don't know. I'm not sure because to me, I know I see all the videos that everybody is posting. To me, it's just not as bad as everybody is making it out to be. But that's just me. That's just how I feel about it, right? I feel like personally, I mean, it's not like Michaela Skinner when she was literally just touching it with her fingertips. Like
she's not here anymore. We're in a different code. We're
correct.
2 codes removed now from Michaela Skinner and her bullshit.
So, but again, I was sorry if Leanne would have to be the damn primary victim of this, but I wouldn't mind if they now while they see that people are going to cheat this chunk around with this one arm technique, basically doing a Lucy Chinko double. Yeah, if y'all want to kill this technique now, let's kill this technique now. Like, yeah.
I think we'll know.
I wouldn't mind that either, to be honest. Like,
I think we'll know in qualifications or worlds. But that's then. This is now. And I think, it would... I want to say it would behoove us to kind of go through videos of each gymnast, just to kind of like, get that in our minds, see like what they look like. Yes?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay. I did not make a playlist, so we're going to go off the...
Me either, so...
Of the seats of our booties. Or whatever you want to call it. Pause this. Just quit this. We're not watching that. I'm going to her face. Okay, share this have it said.
Oh, and I'm sure Addis said this. I'm sure he said it. I literally sat up here and listened to him say this. The reason why it's hard for me personally to get into the juniors is because I'm not going to say they always get hurt, but every time I start falling in love with one of these girls at 13, 14 years old, about time they turn 16 and 17, old enough to compete senior elite,
they're hurt.
Half of the tricks they were doing as juniors, they don't have it anymore. And you'd be like, what the hell? Like,
so I think we should watch Charlie Bullock's classic performance, which is a 14.4. And it's much more her normal than what she did in nationals, which kind of had little mistakes on. So this was at classic. This is a 14.4 with a 6.0 difficulty and an 8.4 execution. This was July 18th. Charlie Bullock is a beautiful gymnast. She is a black girl, which we love. We love. But here we go. In bar full. Come over to Pack, Stalder, Van Leuven.
Oh, the Russian bar routine is back.
In bar half, Straddle Jaeger, Stalder half, full in.
Oh, that's the Russian bar routine. Okay.
Yeah. I will point out her knee. And this has been a point of contention for the past few weeks. In the pictures they've taken, her knee is heavily iced. So that's just,
correct.
This is...
And if I'm remembering things right, I believe Charlie was in first place after day 1 of Junior Nationals.
Yes. This is her bar routine, day 2. Not as clean, She had a 6.0, the same difficulty as the Barton we just saw, but a little bit less well performed. So let's see this. In bar full.
In bar full, that was better.
Come over to
Pack. Beautiful starter. Van Leeuwen. In bar half. Beautiful Strato Jaeger. Full in.
I love that. I love that. So now let's watch her on her other events, which I think it would be, we should just kind of get an idea of her as a complete all around gymnast, which I'm sure she'll be doing here at Junior Pan Ams. This is her floor. This was a day one.
Come on, Charlie, you can do it, girl. Come on.
Okay, full in. Whip half. Whip Rudy, okay.
That was a great
Okay,
2.5.
2.5. A skill that's becoming real popular under this code.
I live.
And she doesn't do a wolf turn. She does a minimal turn. Now I'm just
live.
going to need the American girls. I mean, it's literally named after the national team coordinator to get that turn done correctly.
I kind of lived. That was kind of sick. I love that. That was really good. Really good. Let's see. 12, 3, 12. Okay. This is our day 2 beam routine. Love this Leo. Very pretty.
What school does she go to?
School or club?
I mean, what gym does she go to?
She goes to Capital Gymnastics.
Gosh, when was the last time they had a top girl gymnast?
They have a couple girls. Yes. Oh. Switch half. Oh. A little wobbly. A lot of wobble, actually. Front aerial. Split jump. Back walkover. She's a phenomenal gymnast, man.
She is, but they should be getting them girls together with that combination now. And like reading them for filth, like you're not getting credit for this. You're moving too slowly in between these leaps.
She's really breaking the plane. I will say,
gosh, her gymnastics reminds me of somebody I just can't think of.
It's very here's her vault. It's a classic. Nice full.
Was that a full or a double?
Full. That was a full.
That makes sense for.
Yeah, so That is Charlie Bullock. Thoughts on Charlie Bullock?
She's a contender for the all-around title at this meet. She has a lot of competition within her own team,
Yeah.
especially from Levy.
That's who we're going to be looking at next. Now, Levy Crane. Okay, Levy Crane, to me, y'all can have your own opinions. To me, has had a spell of being kind of inconsistent. Her junior competitions, she kind of always runs out of gas, and she falls in one event or the other. There's a famous instance in which she, I believe it was last year, in which she had a great competition. She got to floor, it kind of fell apart. Fell twice on floor, lost the all-around title.
I mean, she does go to Gage Gymnastics, so these are all things we can expect from a typical Gage gymnast.
Very true. This is her uneven bar routine at Classic. She scored a 13.550 with a 5.3. Now, in comparison, Charlotte Bullock 14.4 with the 6. This is a 13.550 with the 5.3. So the execution is a little bit better here.
And Levy has more of that classical gymnastic style.
Well, she has the Gage look, the Gage gymnastics.
And Gage always produced beautiful junior gymnasts.
They produce Armanets. Let's be honest.
I don't know what is it. I don't know why it doesn't translate, but
because it's not that Gage knows how to coach. It's that they give all these girls Armanets reheated nachos. Every single gymnast is just Armanet. If you've seen Armanet as a gymnast, you watch your routines, that's what she's teaching them.
Hey, Shayna.
This is her Anita Bar routine. This is a little
bit better.
Hi,
how are you?
Hey, girl.
How y'all doing?
Good. We're watching Levy Crane.
Never heard of her.
You watched her with us.
Oh, that's the junior.
Yes.
Is this is not happening right now, is it?
No, baby, no.
No.
This was nationals last weekend. So when is the Pan Am start?
Tuesday. Start with the men.
Oh.
Yes.
God bless them.
They left right after nationals. Like some of the girls didn't compete all 4 events.
Who's on the team?
On the team, let me name them off for you. It is Charlie Bullock, Levy Crane, Addie Fulcher, Kylie Smith, and Adelaide Van Grinsman.
Oh, that was a much better routine though that time.
And who just won nationals?
The Junior American National Champion is
Monroe, somebody. I don't know how to say her name.
Yes, USAG Junior National Champion is
Addis. I see you be watching your Paranormal Police and stuff like that. So I got a question for you.
Bitch, always.
Do you believe that a spaceship is coming in our direction, and that's what's going on with this quote unquote comment? Because my husband told me about this, and I'm like, boy, if you don't get out my face with this bullshit. But then he was like, no, look at this and watch this, and why is it moving like this?
Put it full screen with all 3 of us.
You go full screen.
No, I got it. Okay, go.
Look, y'all.
I got it.
Oh, the babies. Oh, cuties. I love the house. Okay, let's talk
Shayna, the baby.
This is my extra room. It's a mess right now.
Her extra room, Michaela. Her extra room. I have a daiquiri. It's the size of my face. So let's get into this.
A daiquiri? Oh.
A daiquiri, bitch. Well, because I didn't know the junior, so I was like, I'm going to drink
that. Oh, well, I'm going to show you since y'all want to play them type of games. Hold on.
Yes, show me. Show me.
I just look terrible right now. I don't want to show the camera.
Bitch, I have I have 2 pimple patches on. They're stars.
I didn't hear you. What happened?
Huh?
I didn't hear you. I haven't went to the other room. What happened?
Oh, bitch, I have pimple patches on. Like, let's be real. Like, we love my skincare, please. Yeah. Look at what do you? Yes, Patron. Yes, you better drink. Take a shot from me. Take a shot from me.
Yeah, we take shots over here, but I'm hungry, so I'm not gonna drink.
Oh, I had some Taco Bell. They just released their street, their sweet cheesy, whatever the fuck. They were really good, very good. Klaus had himself a quesadilla. It was
Oh,
cute.
y'all haven't been on that long, so I haven't missed much.
No.
Yeah,
Taco
okay.
Bell has a new drink coming out that I want to try.
The midnight dude.
That
It's
purple
out.
drink.
It's out. It's out. It's out. I
You think-
tasted it. Didn't care for it.
Try.
Yeah, I don't like it either.
Okay, so let's talk about the spaceship.
Okay, yeah. So, okay, let me preface this by saying I'm not one of those girls. I'm not one of those girls.
I am.
But I'm almost convinced that this is a spaceship for real, because like, why is it coming directly at the Earth, not at the solar system like normal objects, come at, right?
I wanna talk before we get into that. Let's talk about the fact that a couple years ago we had a similar thing happen with Oumuamua.
Well, we had two similar things happen. We had one with Oumuamua. I'm sure you all heard about that one. That was real. That was the first one that they were like, "What the fuck is this? And why is it coming in our direction? And where the fuck did this thing come from?" And then we had another smaller object that they didn't really, hype up that much because they were like, "Okay, yeah, it's a damn another rock coming in our direction." But for a third rock coming from the same direction as the first two, but coming directly at us with a shape that they can't explain, with like aiming directly towards Earth and then towards the sun, like not just in our direction, but like
It's on the
hiding behind the sun, going behind the sun, so it could redirect itself back towards Earth.
Yes.
And the speed that it's going, and it's like moving in like specific directions, like it's nowhere. It's like it's on a course. It's not like a free flowing comet or asteroid that just comes, in whatever direction. It's like it's aimed directly towards us. I'm almost convinced. Like,
I want. Okay, this is gonna be. It's kind of like it's gonna challenge a couple things that we believe to be true. Okay. Love, right? Yes, come visit us. Yes, but we have to also keep in mind that ultimately, what is going on here is that space, as we know it, is not necessarily what we think it is. Okay. And this is. I'm gonna need you to suspend your belief for a second as I guide you through this. Okay. Think of these planets not as planets as we think of them, but as huge, as we call them, celestial bodies, right? And
okay,
these celestial bodies aren't necessarily what we think we have been taught, right? So the Earth, and okay, it sounds so stupid, but I've read a lot. I've done research, and here's what I've come to understand. And because I've read this, it's a whole thing. Okay. So the Earth and the planets aren't necessarily what we think they are, right? They're not just huge, massive bodies of rock, right? They are actually living entities, okay?
I can get behind that.
Through our history, because if you look at our evolutionary process, it makes no fucking sense. It makes no fucking sense. How we came to be, the fact that we evolved in such a short amount of time, relatively to the rest of existence, is not. It makes no sense, right? And so, I firmly believe that this is not. God, that's so stupid. I'm glad we're talking about this because I have no one else to talk about this with. How we came to be is not how we necessarily have been told we came to be. Okay. In order for us to get to this thing that's coming towards us, we have to also understand how we got here, right? And it's not how we've been taught we got here. The main consensus is not true, okay? Somewhere in our development as a species, there was something that happened that literally accelerated our evolution. People say, "Well, why if there's chimps, if we evolved from chimps, why are there chimps?" Because bitch, it's not how it happened. So, okay, we go back to, let's say, cavemen, right? And a little bit before that.
Are you going to do this Scientology thing where
No,
the
bitch,
aliens?
I don't know. No, but our DNA was in fact messed with. It was not in the way we like we're taught about it, but the fact that somehow or another there was certain neurons in our brain.
Are you doing the seeded theory that another species came and found Earth and then found our
Ah,
human beings and then was like, hey, they're close. Let's see if we can, boost them up, bitch.
so yes and no, but it's not in that way necessarily. There was certain things that happened to our DNA that rearranged our neurons and the way our brain was connected, into which we developed not only opposable thumbs, but the ability to actually speak, right? And reason, right? And so that happens as we start to evolve, these beings, whether you want to call them the Anunnaki or you want to call them whatever you want to call them, started to kind of guide us, and these gods and these whatever were essentially extraterrestrial beings, right?
Planet
And
Nibiru.
yes and no, but essentially the Nephilim, that is part of it. How the angels came down here, fornicated with the fucking humans, and created these like giants, right? And the reason we had the floods was to eliminate those beings because it got too out of hand. This and the third. So like Thoth, the Greek gods who started ancient Egypt and all that, those are real beings, right? Those are extraterrestrial real beings that kind of guided Earth. If you see, like, these beings ruled ancient Egypt for like thousands of years, right, at a time. Okay, sure. So as we progress, these beings started to become less and less involved with our development, right? Because they served their purpose, and they were like, they were priests, and they were thought people, what we're talking about, philosophers and great people, whatever, to guide us through and kind of push us along. But eventually,
I've heard of this theory before, but keep going. I can't put it place. That's why I keep adding to interrupting you because I'm like,
yeah,
I heard of this before. I just can't.
it's an amalgamation of everything. It's an amalgamate of some are right, but it's a little bits of here and there that all like add up to where we are now. So as these there is one school of thought that kind of conjoins all these together, in which there was a dispute between the Anunnaki and the beings from inner Earth who retreated into inner Earth in order to save themselves. And there was a dispute in the way we kind of went about like the units of measurement, right?
Mm-hmm.
And there was a huge battle in which ultimately we bombed the hell out of these beings inside inner Earth, right? Inner Earth, and destroyed it, which has led to another flood, another cataclysm event. And as we rebuilt, which is why Atlantis fell and all that, and as we rebuilt, a lot of the ancient texts and ancient knowledges were lost. Okay, fine, whatever. We keep on progressing as a society, keep on building these civilizations, ultimately ending. And I'm really like paraphrasing because there's a lot more involved to that, but just trying to get to a point. We progress. Eventually, humans became slaves to this slave planet, and here we are. Okay, this is essentially a planet in which souls are trapped in order to try to. The reason why we reincarnate is because we don't learn our lesson, and every so often this cataclysmic event happens in which wipes out the entire civilization because we just don't know how to go about it, and because the poles reverse. So ultimately what I'm getting at is that every story, every religion has certain points of it correct, right?
Mm-hmm.
They're not all correct. The Christians are not all right. the Hindus are not all right, the whatevers are not all right. Every single piece of this story has to do with one another. And so, in order for us to get to that thing that's coming towards us, we have to understand that whatever was here before us is still here. You can't say, like, when people talk about the Appalachian Mountains, those like spirits and like shell creatures that live in, those are ancient beings that have been here forever. Talk about the reptilians and the greys and the this and the third. These are all beings that have been here forever, much longer than we have just stuck around. And so what I think people have to realize is that aliens, as we know them to be, are not necessarily from outer space. That's something else, okay? The aliens that we believe we know are actually, and hear me out, I know when I started to look into all this, it kind of hurt me, are actually inside the ocean, okay?
You're not okay.
Those are our relatives.
Can I interrupt you? Because I don't disagree with what you're saying. I don't think the UAPs or the as we call it, or hey Oscar, Shayna will be back.
You gave me to the weirdest part of the conversation, Oscar. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, I'm so sorry, but indulge our
What are we
nerdiness
talking
for
about?
1 second. Aliens now. Aliens. So indulge us for 1 second. We're coming back to gymnastics, people. We're coming back. Twitter people, I know like 10 of y'all left right now. I'm so sorry, but we're coming back. We're coming back. Just give us 1 second.
I'm not proud that I believe this. It's just
I 100%.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say I believe what you're saying. I'm gonna say I'm open to what you're saying because I don't think the UAPs are coming from outer space, because I think they're coming from the ocean, and there is a
What's
belief.
a UAP?
Unidentified aerial phenomenon.
They used to call them. What did they used to call them?
UFOs.
Yes,
UFOs. Yes.
Now it's an unidentified aerial phenomenon because you don't know what it is. Yeah.
People still call them UFOs.
But the official name is unidentified aerial, because unidentified aerial phenomenon encompasses what it
because
is, something that's in the sky.
The reason why they don't call them UFOs anymore, because not all of the phenomenons involve in the air. Some of them involves in the water now, so they had to change it.
I've never seen a video like that. Let's play
I can show
you.
you
A good water one. I've watched
a
bunch of alien stuff.
It's not that necessarily in the water; it's just they come from the water.
Yes.
Yeah.
So okay, let me finish saying. I'm sorry. Okay, everybody, let's stop interrupting each other, because my geek mind is turned on right now. I'm more than gymnastics. I'm so sorry, y'all. We're gonna talk gymnastics.
It happens.
So I thoroughly believe that there's a theory that I believe. I'm not gonna say that I created it, but it's a theory that I believe that there is a secondary intelligent life forms in the water, right? There's a secondary habitable part of Earth that we don't know about it as human beings, because we live on the surface. That is under.
It's habitable for humans.
Not
like Black Panther.
Humans. Not for humans.
Not for you, exactly. For this other hyper intelligent species that's been around on Earth forever. Because we keep getting wiped out on the surface because of the comments and
pole shifts, comets, our own nuclear warfare.
Correct. So they're protected from all of that shit. They have a perfectly peaceful. Basically, call them the mermaids, but whatever.
How did they survive the dinosaurs?
We don't.
They were lived under the water, so
What about those huge apex predator dinosaurs under the water?
They probably still down there chilling with them people right now, right?
the megalodon.
But they've been around so long, and they interact with the other species that been around, like
the Nordics.
They have.
Are those bitches blind? Do they not need to see because it's so dark?
They've evolved past that. They used to.
Correct. I don't know. See, you asking me things I don't have answers to. I'm just telling you the theory, and I kind of believe it. And the other part to the theory is that the scientists and stuff always tell us about Alpha Centauri. I'm sure everybody has heard about the closest star system next to us called Alpha Centauri, right? And all of our attention's always like, let's send a spaceship to Alpha Centauri. But there's another star that they don't talk about very much called Tau Ceti.
Yeah.
And Tau Ceti is a star that is extremely close to us, but the star is basically the exact same star as the sun, right? Has the exact
It's a
same number of
star or a
planets.
solar system?
Huh?
I thought you said Alpha, whatever. Centauri is a solar system.
It's the next solar system to us
And
that
this
they talk
other
about the
thing
most.
that's less well known is a solar system or a star, or those are the same thing?
It's our closest star neighbors, right? It's three stars, and one of the stars has a solar system, and they talk about it. That's where the movie Avatar is set up at in Alpha Centauri or whatever, right?
Oh, did
But
you
they don't
watch
talk,
those?
huh?
Did you watch both of those movies?
Of course, I'm a nerd like that. And I'm gonna watch the third one whenever that bullshit come out. But on
Was the
Amazon
second
because
one worth watching? Should I watch it?
it's not. Well, I mean, some people like the second one more than the first one. I'm not one of those people, but my husband is, so whatever.
Can you say why he likes it more without spoiling it?
I think it was more action in the second one than the first one.
Okay, that's real. Thank you.
So around Tau Ceti though, the scientists know if you look up Tau Ceti, it's been around for a long time. So if it has a civilization around, that would be the place to look for it because it's right next to us. It's around a star that's just like our star, and it has like 9 planets just like we do, or whatever, right? So the theory is the Tau Ceti people and then the mermaid people on Earth are in communication with each other. And this is where all these UFOs and UAPs come from is the Tau Ceti people and the mermaid people in communication. And there is an organized plan to not tell us as the human beings because not that they don't think we're smart enough, they think we're evil. And they think if we know about it, we would sit up there and try to, I don't know, take over, kill everybody, all the evil shit that we do on Earth, right? And basically, the only reason that they don't tell us about, space and time travel and all that other good stuff is they think we're evil. And they think if we knew the answers to all of these questions that we would use them in the most evil ways possible. So they purposely hide the universe from Earth because we are the most evil species on.
I don't think that's true. I don't think that
I just in a theory that I kind of I would be terrified if humans had some of the technologies that they like. Everybody think we're going to be the ones that no humans would be the invaders. Humans would be the ones fucking shit
I
up.
don't think it's that we're evil. I think first of all, the general public would freak out. But at this point, I don't think we would. Two, I think it's the fact that there are some of us that would want to be the main bitch in charge. But ultimately, I think it's we haven't progressed enough in our mentality as a civilization or to like come together as a whole. It was still so divided by, creed, race, religion, sexual orientations, things of that nature. As opposed to being like one civilization. It was a like-minded ethos in mind, trying to like progress. There's a lot of us that are, but not enough of us to be completely ready for that sort of transition. I did stumble upon, if you want to put it on the screen, this document, which essentially is an amalgamation of all the research done to this point on this. It compiles Tibetan manuscripts, it compiles the.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, Alex. I don't mean to interrupt you. For those who are confused how we got into this, because we didn't start this conversation about aliens. I just hit me how we started the conversation. We was talking about this, and this is a real thing. You can look it up. It's this. For now, I'm gonna call it a comment. It's this huge ass comment that's coming directly towards Earth. that it's moving at a speed that scientists just is like, that's not natural for it to be coming this damn fast. A. And then part two is coming directly at Earth. It's not coming at our solar system like most objects come. It's coming directly towards Earth, like it's like in a guided path in our direction. And then the third part where it's really weird is it's in a guided path to go behind the sun and to like hide from us and then come directly towards us. Like, and the scientist is like, that's like a military move. Like,
Yeah.
what's T? So like, it's this thing going online. Like, is this a spaceship? Like, are we going to get visited by aliens in September? Like, what's going not in December? Like, what's T? Like,
But if the government thought it was aliens, why would they tell the public?
Well, I mean, they can't really do anything about, actual scientists telling us at this point.
But I feel like the government has control of the scientists.
They don't. Not at this day and age. There's some that you can
They
control.
do.
Okay, I'm telling you that. Then this day and age, they don't. Because there's social media. You can talk freely about things. So.
but I do feel like if it really, I don't know. I'm convinced. And Oscar's like, y'all are
Shayna's
some
comment. No, Shayna's comment. It reminded me. What was that phrase that you used, Michaela?
What did Shayna say? Hold on.
What was that amazing phrase that you had that I'd never heard of before?
Oh, I got to drop the kids off to the lake.
Yes, thank you.
But I think she's talking about her actual doggies when she said her baby's got to go potty. I think she's saying she got to take her dogs outside.
Oh, I read it as, I'll be back, babies. We're babies. Gotta go potty.
And Shane and Nisha's like, UFO equals drones. I mean,
I buy that
Nisha,
because I feel like most people don't actually know what like high level drones look like. The drones that are like not affordable, expensive.
I feel like this is because either you believe in aliens, and lots of people don't, I'm just happen to be one of those people that I absolutely believe in that shit, and
You hope
it
they
just
take
makes
you, right?
no, I don't want them to take me unless they're going to give me
I do.
superpowers. Once they give, if I could get the ability to have superpowers,
Well,
then
there's
yes,
no
they could.
guarantees. Do you want to risk it?
Take me the fuck away. I've seen enough. Better up there than here.
It depends, Oscar. Okay, this is okay. It's two school of thoughts to this. If they're not trying to probe me and dissect me, and
probe me, I don't care at this point. Much rather being here.
But if I could actually communicate, but how the hell would I communicate with aliens? Like, I wouldn't even know what
they communicate.
They have
telepathically.
Yeah, like I feel like they definitely have a way to just like have you understand them. Maybe.
Cool. So they
The
will
aliens-
understand that I will want superpowers. Like, you will come here to make me Superwoman, and that's what's the tea.
I don't think they give you superpowers. I think it's just like they unlock certain parts of your.
No,
well,
no, bitch. This is my world. Y'all came to my planet, goddammit, to talk to me. So y'all
What if they were
give me-
like, we're gonna give you flights, but we're gonna wipe your memories?
Bitch, no. Bitch, no. Bitch, no. I want to be the Phoenix, and y'all are gonna make me the. And see, this is why they don't fuck with us, because we're evil human beings, bitch. Because everybody else is like
too much.
We just want to know that you guys exist. That's it. No, bitch. I know y'all exist already, bitch. They don't have to tell me. It's lots of fucking worlds out here, bitch. It's too much real estate for y'all not to fucking exist, bitch. It's just where at, and how can I become y'all leader? Because y'all think y'all coming to Earth to invade.
That's not how that works.
Have you seen?
Oh
this
no, I'm so
movie?
sorry, Addis. Addis, have you ever seen the TV show Invincible?
No.
I'm definitely Omni Man.
That's not how. I don't think that's how it works.
I'm definitely Magneto.
Definitely not. Definitely not. I don't think they
I'm
would give
def.
you. I don't think they would give you superpowers. I think they would,
I'm,
at most, unlock the like.
Michaela, you're definitely rogue, I feel like.
period. And guess what? And guess what, Oscar? Guess what? They think they coming to Earth right to fucking talk to me. Well, I'm for to touch their ass and absorb their knowledge, bitch, and then take their spaceships and be like, bitch, I am y'all leader, bitch. Fuck, take me to y'all leader, bitch. What's T, bitch? This a new day and age, bitch. I'm just partially.
Have you seen this movie called Mysterious Skin?
Call who?
It's
I
called Mysterious Skin.
Mm-mm.
have shrooms in front of me.
There's a plot in it that
Should I
is
eat one?
about an alien abduction. I think you might enjoy it.
I have shrooms in front of me that my neighbors gave me the other day because they didn't want them. Should I eat them?
Mm.
Should I? See? Shrooms.
All
Should,
right.
should I eat one?
Sure.
I'm scared.
I'm scared for you.
Should I eat two?
No.
I'm gonna eat two.
Will
That's
you
good.
Why
watch
did you?
Mysterious Skin? Will you add it to your list so I can get your thoughts on it?
It's Saturday. It's fine.
Okay.
Done. I did it. We'll see. But see,
You ever seen this episode of the Family Guy when Meg got kidnapped and got sent to Saudi Arabia, and
yes,
she thought everybody was going to be mean to her and rape her and all this other stuff, but the Saudi Arabian prince actually fell in love with her and was about to make her the queen of Saudi Arabia, but
yes,
then the Americans came and saved her, and she
yeah.
was like, "Bitch, don't save me, bitch! I don't want to be saved, bitch! I'm living the dream life over here, bitch! Like, what's wrong with y'all? Like, leave me the fuck alone!" And they still rescue her because it was an
Shut up,
evil.
Meg. Shut up, Meg.
That's exactly what I envision being kidnapped, like from aliens.
See, listen. The only thing I would ask for aliens is for them to make me skinny. That's it. That's it.
Skinny, but no memories.
Sure. I want to remember you bitches even better. I would forget you bitches even better. We find our way to each other and eat anyway, so I don't know what you're worried
No
about that.
memories of Chloe.
That's fine. Chloe, I cried so much with Chloe. That's fine.
Oh.
Now Klaus, maybe, but Chloe's fine. Actually, that hurt a lot, so I'm not worried about that. Hell,
Well, I said Chloe because you'll have Klaus to come back to. Hope in this world.
So I don't. Sure, fuck it. Like, all my heartbreaks. Sure, take them away. I don't care.
And while we're here, there is another theory that I kind of believe that each different race of humans come from a different species of aliens.
Well, being white is a defect.
Well, there's this theory. There's this star called Ceres, right? And Ceres is
it's about supernova.
Yes, Ceres is the brightest star in the sky or whatever, right?
It is so if you look at Orion's the Orion's belt, it is the star that's down. It's his left shoulder.
Correct. And the theory goes that white people, no offense to my white audience or my white daughter right here, but white people come from this star because it's this. I'm not sure if it's
the Nordics.
Yeah, I'm not sure if it's the Amazonian tribe or was it an African tribe or whatever, but they had a pyramid. And the pyramid directly it's a point in the pyramid, like a point in a pyramid that directly like points to this star or whatever, right? And the theory is that this star had a many years ago, millions of years ago, group of people from outer space came to this place and taught the people language and help build the civilization, taught them how to build pyramids,
Okay.
and built them a pyramid that points directly at this star or whatever.
Will you put the thing I have pulled up on screen?
Oh, my bad. I'm so sorry, friend.
So this document is what it says. I don't know the. Are you done?
No, I can't read that.
Well, I'm going to read it to you. Okay. So this document is compiled, allegedly, by the USSR, and it was compiled from Tibetan manuscripts, from the Dead Sea Scrolls, from like every single source you could find, and it was built upon the research that Hitler and people did back then, compiled by the USSR, and this is what they've come up with in terms of like where our origins. Okay. Now, can you read it? Is it better for you? Okay.
The solar system.
I'll read it for you.
Okay.
So, section 1. The solar system is in the structure of the Milky Way galaxy. We all know that fact, right?
Mm-hmm.
The solar system in the structure of the Milky Way galaxy is in the constant motion along the helical spine in which, 1, the Earth rotates around its axis counterclockwise. This is things we all know, right?
Uh-huh.
Things we all know. Okay? So it's like the solar system is an unfolded cross consisting of an inner ring, which includes the main planets known to us as Mercury, Venus, the former core of the planet Icarus, lost 1.5 million years ago, rotates around the axis. What are you eating, Oscar?
My dinner. Sorry, go loud.
I'll let you finish until like it's all unpacked. Go ahead. What is your dinner?
I made some fried rice.
Love that for you. Go ahead. Good. Beautiful. Okay.
Keep going, Addis. I'm thank you. I'm interested.
Okay, so it's Mercury, Venus.
Oh, because Oscar was making a noise. I'm so sorry. I'm bad. I'm a little bit high, so I'm so sorry. Go ahead.
Too. And I say mushrooms. So, Venus, the former core of the planet Icarus, lost 1.5 million years ago, rotates around the axis in the opposite direction to the rotation of the sun. Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune, and Pluto, orbiting the sun in an orbit counterclockwise, which are located in the area of the radius from the sun at a distance of 4 astronomical units, or 6 billion miles on the right and left of the inner ring of the solar system, located equidistant ellipsoidal orbits, elongated on aphelion to the right of the distance of 3172.2 and 47,580 million kilometers, consisting of 8 planets orbiting the border of the inner ring of the sun, first and clockwise and left at the distance of whatever. Okay, so all that we know for a fact. Okay, there's currently only one iron planet left, 50 times larger than the Earth, which is moving at a speed of 3.3 kilometers a second, and per Earth day flies the distance in the orbit around the sun equal to 285,120 kilometers, with the period of orbits around the sun equal to 3,600 years. The planets Venus and Uranus are cold cores of the former planets of the solar system that died 1.1 million years ago. The solar system orbits in the local Orion Cygnus arm of the Milky Way galaxy in the counterclockwise or whatever. We all know that for a fact, okay? And so it keeps going. It tells you that, like, things you know as fact. And here we go. Okay, the evolution of the solar system takes place from explosion to explosion of a supernova of the sun over a period equal to 8,100,000,000 years. As follows the materials of the SS ANRB scientific department: the sun will explode again in the year 30,814 of our time, engulfing the planets of the inner ring of the solar system in the flame of nuclear fusion. 8,100,000,000 years ago, the 1,000-second explosion of the fading sun occurred with the formation of a supernova star. At the moment of the explosion of the former sun, the matter of the inner ring of the former solar system participated in the explosive reaction of thermonuclear fusion from its nearest planets of the inner circle of the solar system, known as TOAS, or subsequently formed. The explosive mass of the fading sun was enough to embrace an area of measuring 6 billion kilometers at a distance from the epicenter of the explosion equal to 40 AU. The final product of the explosion of the sun were stable metals of the transuranic group, thyroids. At the site of the explosion of the fading sun, a giant cloud of incandescent matter was formed, in the center of which a young sun was formed. Since the thermonuclear reaction of the explosion of the star occurred in the gap between its core and its hardened crust, the substance from the outer shell of the old sun was thrown away from the star at a distance of 6 billion kilometers, forming a sphere of incandescent matter from which the planets of the inner ring of the solar system were formed. The solid core of the old sun, fresh transuranic metals newly created in the thermonuclear fusion, were added in significant quantities. The old sun was thus reborn, and its new life began in a long-term reaction of the nuclear decay of metals of the thyroid group up to hydrogen. It explains what all happened, blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah, blah.
And in that theory, well, not even a theory, but there is a possibility that before our solar system was here, there was another star with another planet, life energy, do you
Here we
think
go.
when you die and you come back, you're gonna come back as human, or you're gonna come back on another planet as a different species?
Or you're going to be a rock, or you're going to be a cat, or whatever.
I think whatever energy that you have, you maintain that energy. You just maintain that energy on a different planet.
So,
Like I think that's how you travel space. You have to die, and then
I think if we don't, personally, I think if you don't learn your lesson or you don't make the right decisions in your current life, because essentially we're trapped here because we don't learn our lesson, right? We don't learn the lessons that we, or you as a particular human, have to learn in order to progress and reach a point of enlightenment. And if you don't learn those lessons, you are reincarnated in this prison state. You continue to live here until you learn your lessons, right? So let's start with the first root rays. 350 million years ago, the so-called first etheric man was created. As follows the text from the Enerbi Almanacs, it was created in the indestructible sacred planet of Agartha inside Earth, the cradle of humanity by lunar ancestors, meaning the gods who lived on the planet Icarus, which perished 1.5 million years ago. The moon at the time was a satellite of Icarus, which orbited the sun at a distance of 2.3 AU, and the Earth rotated in an orbit distant from at a distance of 1.8 AU. Two satellites orbited the Earth, Lel and Fastin. Thus, it turns out that the gods who created man were from Icarus, i.e., lunar ancestors. During this period, the isolated world was formed inside Earth with a stable climate, not subject to external aggressive environment and natural disasters, with fresh water sources, an acceptable temperature for the creation of life forms. The first people, if they could be called people at all, had a 50-meter etheric electric shell, so they were called race of the angels. They were asexual and reproduced by division. Human evolution is somewhat similar to a medical experiment. When a chicken, an embryo, is grown from a broken egg in a laboratory, petri dish, which is formed from the ethereal protein yolk mass, compacted into a physical body. Similarly, the etheric race of angels, as a result of long evolution, condensed into a physical body. Each root race included 7 subraces. From the last 3 subraces, the next root race arose. The etheric people of the first race ceased to exist as a result of evolutionary advance of the Hyperboreans 110 million years ago. The evolutionary path of the angel race was 240 million years. Then the second race. 200 million years ago, as a result of a long evolutionary cycle, Hyperboreans emerged from the last 3 subraces of the first root race. A transitional race of people from a formless etheric shell to a physical condensed body. The height of the first Hyperboreans was 36 meters. 36 meters is essentially like shit. Hold on, 36 meters.
That's pretty deep.
Meters to feet is.
I mean, deep.
They were
tall.
118 feet tall.
Like super giants.
Yes. At first, they were asexual and multiplied by division. It took another 82 million years for people of this race to reproduce by budding. Another 44 million years for them to reproduce by eggs. Hyperboreans.
Are these the group of people that they think walked with the dinosaurs? Because there's a theory that there were human beings that walked along with the dinosaurs. It's just
these are before the dinosaurs.
okay.
Hyperboreans ceased to exist as a result of the evolutionary advance of the Lemurians 18 million years ago. The third race, the Lemurians. 28 million years ago, the Lemurian race appeared. From the very beginning of the cycle, people have been producing with eggs. At the same time, there were not only asexual people on Earth, but also animals. There come the dinosaurs. The height of the people was 18 meters. So 18 meters ends up being 18 meters.
Like 10 foot tall.
59 foot tall.
7 feet.
59 feet tall. 18 meters, 59 feet. It took 100 million years for a bisexual, androgynous person to appear. The first bisexual people, the hermaphrodites, were 6 meters tall. 6 meters is about...
A meter is like 3 feet.
So 6 meters is 19 feet and 6 inches. So...
and that's where because I think I've heard this theory before, and that's where the gay, trans, LGBT, that's when that energy started to come upon the earth. And it wasn't looked at as bad upon this time. Actually, it was looked at as a thing, as a blessing to the people.
So the first bisexual people, the hermaphrodites, were 6 meters tall. They consisted of a soft physical body that was permeated by magnetic currents. They had inextinguishable sexual appetite, contributed to a rapid reproduction. About the same sex mammals, but the same way that bisexual individuals of sea hares produce, which did not evolve into same-sex mammals until our time, hermaphrodites are still being born among people. Thus, according to the Ministry of Health of the RSFSR, 30 hermaphrodites were born in 1979. The internal organs of the early Lemurians were paired. They had 2 hearts, 2 livers, 2 spleens. One heart was responsible for pumping arterial blood, the other venous, like venomous. Lemurians had 2 throats and 2 stomachs. Protein food got into the acidic modern stomach, which secreted hydrochloric acid. Carbohydrate food got into the alkaline stomachs, the remains of which are presented in the form of modern pancreas. Both stomachs were connected by a duodenum passing through the intestine. The atmosphere on Earth was more ethereal and vaporous. Many metals that eventually became solid were in liquid and gaseous form. The mind of the first Lemurians was latent with strong physical life. Speech and self-awareness were absent. Man was a fighting beast. The focus of the life force was an area of the adrenaline glands and developed mainly resistance to shock. 18 million years ago, the era of the Lemurians, an event of extreme importance occurred on Earth. With the humanitarian mission, the gods with Venus, great teachers, children of the flame, for the purpose of human development. So essentially, the Venusians came to Earth to help us with development. Their appearance was...
And the Liberians, I've heard them, these are the race of tall ass white people with the big eyes that, that some people believe are the first white people that came here and started fucking shit up on Earth. And this is why the white people think they can, own everything. This is one theory.
Prometheus.
We're almost there.
Okay.
The appearance of the Children of the Flame, aka the Venusians, was associated with the separation of the sexes and the onset of death in the connection with the immersion of people in a solid matter, as well as the instilling in people the properties of individualism, since previously people had a great group consciousness and a collective mind, like ants. The great teachers disguised themselves as animal-like creatures, became leaders and priests in order to lead the younger humanity into the heights of spiritual perfection. There is speech, primitive crafts that were associated with the manufacture of skins of wild animals, knowledge develops in various areas of life, and the medicine. Evolutionary transformations are taking place in the animal world. The number of species has grown significantly. However, some animal species became bisexual only over time. Go ahead.
No, I was just surprised there was a typo.
I know. Such representatives of the animal world as plesiosaurs and pterodactyls are contemporaries of the Lemurians until the end of the third race. According to the information provided by German scientists, during this period there were 2 million plant species, 4 times more than the current flora of the planet, 900,000. Species of the fish and invertebrates, 1 million species of birds, 3 million species of animals, and about 400,000 anthropomorphic creatures, a total of 4.9 million species. In the modern biosphere, there are the remaining 400,000 species of primates out of only 4 anthropomorphic gorillas. Gorillas, chimpanzees, orangutans, and gibbons. If we take into account of the planet that was covered with multi-tiered vegetation, then it is likely that the number of anthropomorphic creatures and species of wild animals.
You said it right before. It was anthropomorphic.
Anthropomorphic. My apologies. Anthropomorphic creatures and species of wild animals live directly in the crowns of giant trees distributed by this fauna and their territories. The first educated and dedicated people voluntarily gave up animal food, developing self-control over instincts and undying sexual appetite. The humane mission of the gods from Venus ended with the replacement of their own teachers by dedicated people in much later times of the Atlanteans. Go ahead. Go ahead. Beautiful. Most of the Lemurians remained uncouth, with undeveloped intelligence and an inextinguishable sexual appetite. Bestiality was widespread. It is for this reason, as it should be considered, that the first monkeys became the product of sexual activity of the Lemurians. Modern people of the white race have 46 chromosomes. Blacks and Mongols have 48, which indicates their later origin as the human species, unlike Lemurians. So the number of chromosomes of the species allows you to establish its old age. Insects have 6
Wait,
chromosomes.
so are they saying white people were around before other people?
No. They're saying that...
Which indicates their later origin as a human species. So they just evolved into humans later?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, so the number of chromosomes of the species allows to establish its old age. Insects have 6 chromosomes, and the Drosophila 5 has 4. Chimpanzees that have white skin under wool, 46 chromosomes. A gorilla with black skin, 48. Based on this, it can be assumed that chimpanzees descended from Lemurians and gorillas from Negroes. Wow. There's also evidence.
That's a big leap.
By the fact that there are 12 to 13 chromosomes, it is not entirely identical to 2 pairs. Mind you, this is compiled by the Soviets. So there's that issue of racism.
Soviets, why are there typos in your work? Get it together.
Because it is translated.
Translators, get it together.
Thank you. The late Lemurians.
Wait, so they're saying, wait, I'm stuck, Addis, I'm stuck. They're saying that black people came from gorillas, and white people came from where?
Chimpanzees.
I would rather be a motherfucking gorilla. Can't tell you.
Period. Okay. Okay, so can be assumed that chimpanzees descended from Lemurians and gorillas from Negroes. This is also evidenced by the fact that the 12-13 chromosome is not entirely identical to 2 pair chromosomes from a white person. So the late Lemurians erected megalithic stone structures has survived to this day in Peru, in England, Stonehenge, and other parts of the world, and also learned the basics of construction from great teachers, the aliens. The basis of the construction was based on the principle of cutting a solid mountain and rock by enriching them. Translationum powder obtained by the dissolution of gold at a temperature of 5,500 degrees. With the help of giant tongs, weapons of the gods carried out large-scale melting of gold in the field of construction and extraction of megablocks. The gold plates were superimposed on the rock and evaporated by electric arc for 70 seconds. When the plates flashed with bright light and turned to powder, the stone could be cut like plasticine and molded into any shape. Gold, purified by fire, as the Aztecs called it, was used in the movement of giant monoblocks and stone platforms. The powder was poured onto a slab, then a certain high-frequency sound and vibrations were produced, which made it possible to move huge stone platforms through the air. A similar method was used in the construction of pyramids. Okay. The Lemurian continent stretched along the equator, from present-day Africa to Australia, up to the mountain system in the Himalayas. Because remember, before Pangea happened,
Everything was connected.
And there was not so much water anymore, okay? So 1,500,000 years ago, in the solar system occurred a resection of the planets of the inner ring of the solar system because of the disaster due to the collision of Nibiru, the iron planet orbiting the sun in an ellipsoidal orbit at a distance from the sun, and 824 at a distance of whatever the fuck, to the planet Icarus, which revolves in orbit around the. It shows you that both planets, the iron planet, Nibiru, and the Icarus, hit each other, right? So they hit each other, and
Ooh, that's a good point. Like a whole nother angle. What if the aliens never like flew to Earth? They just their planet crashed to Earth at one point in time.
well, the former satellite of Icarus, the here it is. It is Bart. It's Bart.
Had you considered that, Michaela?
It's possible. I think anything is really possible. I just don't think the way they taught us the way things were formed is the truth.
At all.
I think all possibilities
are possible.
I leave room in my mind for anything to be possible because I truly think anything is possible. Like I truly think like before we were around, the earth has been around for billions of years. And we as human beings have only been around as we know it for like 1,000,000 years. And like intelligently, like we know it with civilization, the way we know it is like 5,000 years. So, of course, I think it's possibilities that we're like the 10th iteration of human beings.
Yeah.
Like,
well, that's been proved, or like allegedly, that's been proven by scientists. Like Neanderthals are an example of, right? Before Homo sapiens.
Correct.
And
So, is there anything that can be proven to you, Michaela, that would prove that something is not possible? Is it possible to prove something is not possible to you?
No, but I also leave room in all of this belief that we're completely alone and there's nobody else in this bitch and that all this thing belongs to us. I mean, I think that's the least likely outcome, but I do think that's possible.
Do you think it's possible that we didn't get superpowers because we're gay, queer, trans, lesbian?
No.
I don't think so, but I guess I could leave that as a possibility. I just think, and hell, who knows who's to say we don't have superpowers, that things that are everyday common to us, but another species would be like, wow, these bitches can talk to each other. Like, that's a
when
superpower.
Was the last time you tried swimming? Maybe you can breathe now. You don't know until you try.
Is that her to drown?
No.
So it sounds like.
You can bring your husband, chaperone.
So both drown. Michaela, can your husband swim?
I think so. To be honest, I'm not
a
swimming.
Think so?
I'm not a swimming person.
Go get him.
So
go get him.
I don't even. We've never even been in this situation where this is even.
I need to ask him. Go get him. Go get him right now.
Hold on, let me text him.
Go get him.
But when you go to the Olympics in LA.
I mean, I live in Florida. If I don't know, if Florida ain't teach me how to swim, what the hell, California? California ain't gonna teach me how.
But Texas
he
will.
Said yes.
He knows how to swim.
Texas in fact say prove it.
So he doesn't know how to swim. I'm not trusting no man in 2025, Michaela. I'm a little drunk, y'all. Oh my god.
Look, as long as it's not a tsunami, I'm all right.
Okay, so this document goes on and explains how, like, this is the important part. Okay, you ready for
Yeah,
this?
can we post a link to it so if the
Yes.
people want to
Are you ready
finish
for this?
reading it, they can. It's very interesting. I might actually finish reading it on my own because I'm
This
very
is
interested
important.
in this.
This is important, though. Okay, are you ready for this?
Yes.
Okay, due to changes in the ancient architecture of the temples, when crosses begin to be placed on spherical domes, the terrestrial biosphere lost a significant mass. Due to the lack of electromagnetic sedative waves affecting the positive growth and development of flora and fauna. In Atlantis, there was a detachment of pilots and so-called Vimans who moved 850,000 years ago in the atmosphere and space. The Atlantean weapon, Mashmak, which they inherited from the great teachers, was used to in the conquest of the peoples. As follows from the text of ancient manuscripts. With the help of a directed beam, the Atlanteans could destroy entire cities and destroy the world with one blow. Apparently, we're talking about a high-frequency Viton radiator, which has a determinable effect on living organics in the central nervous system of living organisms. 850,000 years ago, the leaders of Atlantis organized a rebellion against the gods, aka the Anunnaki, because of disagreement with the existence of difference in the number and dimensions that existed amongst the people. Traditionally, has 5 fingers on both hands, and consequently, the 10-dimensional measurement system and 6 to 12-dimensional system of measurement of the gods, having 6 fingers on both hands, which people were hard to deal with. The 12-dimensional system of measurement imposed on people caused disagreements that led to an uprising in the greatest tragedy in the history of the earth. The leaders of Atlantis, who defied the gods, made an irreparable mistake, which led to the change in time and to the death of the large part of the island of Atlantis. The leaders of Atlantis sent their Vimana pilots to destroy Agartha, the shelter of the gods inside Earth. With the help of the weapons of the gods, the Vimans sent a beam of power, crystal from the space to the center of the Earth, which led to an explosion of unheard of power and split the island of Atlantis. The main part of which plunged to the depth of the ocean. The Sargasso Sea is now located at this place. Most of the gods who lived underground and enjoyed the benefits of the paradise it created died due to the thermonuclear explosion of the inner core. Boom.
Not Alice. Drop the mic, put the cigarettes in. Yes, bitch.
There it is. And it's weird because we weren't taught this. So we don't know if this is true. We don't know if this is not. But like honestly, to me, it compiles every theory we've heard. From inner Earth to the bullshit like the Venusians to the Anunnaki and this kind of seems like okay, so every little piece of lore we've heard is somewhat true. Like from the giants to Nephilim to this to that. When you explain it like this, I'm like, oh, so all those, it's a little bit a piece of everything, and it kind of makes sense. I don't know. I enjoyed it.
I don't know. I enjoyed this little space and time segment too.
Because it's not just what we're taught, which is what a lot of cognitive dissonance come from. When people are like, that's not true. I'm like, well, what do you know? Like it can be true. It could not be. All right, hold on, bitches. I just got tagged by outlaws. What is this?
Are you sure you want to say this out loud?
Oh, it's the intro I made. Never mind. It's on Instagram.
Okay.
So crazy, man.
Oh, while we're here, I want to very publicly congratulate. Let me take this off so this bitch can. Let me put this bitch on screen by himself for a second. Hold on, Oscar.
No.
Wait, that's not what I meant to do.
No, this is fine.
I meant to do this.
My God.
There we go. I'm very, very, very proud of my friend Addix, who is up here graphic designing for celebrities and for their celebrity pods and stuff. And they get requested to make graphic. Who y'all friends ain't out here being requested by celebrities to make their intros for their podcast. Y'all friends ain't out here being requested by T.S. Madison to create.
It's very weird. You cut out
intros for her stuff. No, y'all are out here talking mad shit and got nothing to prove on that shit.
I love that you're cutting out.
After them, shit y'all
I love that you're cutting out.
talk out your mouths. Y'all ain't bad enough to get on camera to talk about gymnastics still in 2020. Y'all want to complain about every or get your voice up on this camera and talk to the people and put you bad enough to sit up there and go to people and be like, hey, look at me to offer you, bitch. Wait, shit. Phone. There we go. I'm back. I'm back talking the shit. So congratulations to my friend Addicts for being the wonderful human being that he is. I hope and I expect that all your dreams in life is gonna come true. And just don't leave a bitch behind when your ass blow up.
It's crazy. I mean, it's crazy because, like, I'll put it this way. When I worked at Lamar and I had the privilege of designing billboards across all of us Texas, like, being able to drive to town and just seeing, like, my artwork across billboards was insane. And I never thought it was going to get bigger than that. But, like, every time that I do something, it just gets bigger. And I don't know. I never do anything to prove anybody wrong because that's not who I am. And I keep doing things to prove people who believe in me right. Because, like, you know, like, you believe in me, and, like, Catherine believes in me, and my parents believe in me, and, like, my friends believe in me, and, like, people are like, well, are you gonna do something like you prove them wrong? And, like, I don't care to prove anybody wrong because at this point in my life, like, I just don't care. But, like, I want to continue working to prove people in my life who believe in me right, because, like, you guys have been there from the shitty parts of the gymternet to, like, now to, like, you know, even when I'm, like, going through my diva stuff, like, you guys are there for me no matter what. And I want to say thank you. And even, like, you know, when things get rough, like, you guys accept me for who I am. And I just want to continue doing work that is, like, not only impactful, but also, like, because ultimately, like, what it comes down to is, like, I want to cultivate this success into being able to give gymnastics a bigger platform than what it has. And moving forward, I want to continue doing what is right and what is deserving of this space. And I just, you know, I think it's crazy. I mean, it's crazy. Like, every time I see her pop up on my notifications, like, I get kind of scared because that's Mother, obviously. And thank you to Michaela, because without Michaela, I would never have known who she is. And I mean, of course, I guess eventually, you know, eventually to, like, Beyonce, I would have found out. But, like, just like I didn't know who she was, and you was just to her who she was, and I thought it was beautiful and amazing. And just know that, you know, she watches what we do. She's a fan of what we do. She's supportive of what we do. And, like, the fact that she's in my DMs.
Because Madison, if you don't know this, you may have a lot of people who dislike you. I am not one of those people. I am probably I'm like one of your more reasonable fans. I'm not one of those people who, I'm poor, so I can't come to everything that you do. I can't attend all your events or whatever. But if I can see it, I'm going to like it. I'm going to watch it. I'm going to share it. I'm going to talk about it. T.S. Madison, you are absolutely one of my icons in life. I absolutely adore you.
Actually,
I'm so happy that
what?
you.
Hold on.
I'm
Let me see if
so
I can do
happy
this.
you was taking my friend at it.
Let me see if I can do this. Hold on.
Don't do nothing at it. Don't do nothing. I'm so
let me see if she'll
happy.
come on right now. I think she might.
No.
Yes.
Don't
do
that.
it. Do it.
I think she might. I think she might.
No, because I have a fantasy of meeting T.S. Madison, and I refuse to let Addis, just because he's friends with her now or work with her now, ruin my fantasy of meeting T.S. Madison. I have to look my absolute best when I meet T.S. I have a whole, it's in my mind how I meet T.S. Madison.
You should have been prepared for the fantasy.
Hell no.
Fantasies are dangerous. I hope.
I
don't want you to have to be let down.
Well, I'm sending her the link right now. If she wants to hop on, she can hop on. I don't know. Maybe she will. Maybe.
Michaela, how did you come to know T.S. Madison?
How did I come to know T.S. Madison? Okay. So T.S. Madison used to have a friend who passed away named T.S. Eve or whatever, right? And they both were oh yeah, I can say this. It's not, they both were porn stars, right? And for me, I'm just weird. I just never was a girl who just did not like trans porn because to me, I'm looking at girls do stuff with men like I would do it. So I always not at first, but I got to a point in my life in like my 30s that I actually started to like, the TS porn or whatever. So then like a lot of the boys who I knew would show me their videos or whatever. And then I start following them on social media and TS Eve, God bless the dead, was like the first trans person. Before I started following Madison, I started following Eve, and she was the first person when I heard her spoke. It's like, oh, like we're the same, like not like the same person, but like we think the same, like. And then I started following her friend, which was Madison, and Madison again was the same. Like I understood where they were coming from. Again, they both were from South Florida, like me, so I just understood those, like. And then, like, when Madison started to blow up and started to prosper and stuff like that, and you know, I just don't even understand if she even understands like the impact that she had in the bitch like me life. Like everything I did was because I saw her do it first. So like the reason why I started, streaming is because I saw Madison do it. Like the reason I started doing stuff is because I saw Madison do it. Like the reason why I saw life beyond prostitution for myself is because I saw Madison do it. Like, and it's like just watching this lady get on her camera with her friends just was such an inspiration to me. And then it just, I don't know, it's just like, and then watching her blow up, and then it's like, damn, it's like, it's always was like, damn, like this girl from Miami who, because I'm from Fort Lauderdale, it was like, if she could do it, bitch, everybody could do it. And it's this, she just kept teaching and without her even trying, she just kept teaching, she just kept teaching. And I don't know, like the girls, they're dumb as fuck if they don't want to receive these messages because she gives such great advice.
Yeah. And the
That's
thing,
such an interesting and lovely story.
She's just the greatest, the greatest, the greatest. Her and Laverne Cox too. I can't even.
That my boyfriend,
Laverne Cox done
he was
pissed me.
blue eyed, and he was blue eyed, and he
Laverne
was
Cox really
Michaela, you're
pissed me off with that bullshit she has, but I just can't. I can't do it to Laverne either because the way I feel about Madison, I feel about
mother.
Laverne. Like that Orange is the New Black shit. Like I
That's
don't
mother.
even know if I don't even know if Laverne can even understand what that show did for
Cultural impact.
everyday black trans women in America. Like she made us normal. She was Will and Grace. Like the way
Yeah.
Will and Grace made gay normal in America, Laverne did that for black trans women. And
And you know what? I may just be drunk right now, but like for me, the one moment in pop culture that made me feel like, as a gay young man in West Texas, that like things are possible and that things would get better was Will and Grace. It was Will and Grace. It was seeing gay people just exist in their habitat and be able to be successful because Will was rich, and so it's
mhm.
like I was like, there is a way out of small town America, and I can make it, and it is possible no matter where you come from. And so, like much like Laverne Cox for you, and Susan Nelson for you were pillars in your development. Like Will and Grace was from like honestly, a lot of the jokes that I'm making me trace back to Will and Grace.
Will and Grace, even for me as a black trans woman, was very inspirational. It's just because I'm black, it was always, those white people over there with Will and Grace. But I can't even lie. For me, even more than Will and Grace, it was this show called Queer as Folk.
Where's Folk?
Oh my
Oh my
God, that
god,
show
that twink getting beat the
changed
fuck up. My god, because I work
my
at that.
life. That show
That little
changed.
twink getting beat up. That happened to me.
That
Are you
show
talking about it
changed.
was the American one or the British one?
The American one.
Yeah, the American version, clearly. That show just changed everything.
Everything.
It was like it's possible
I played my
for you to be
character.
happy. Like it just
Wait.
Because
Playing
every
by
piece of
punching
queer
thing.
media that I saw before Queer Folk was
Impossible.
the little gay boy was getting beat up, or the little gay boy was getting picked on, or the
If
little
it
gay boy
happened
was
with
getting.
Queer Folk. When that twin got beat up by that bat, my God. That was
But
TV.
even with that at it, he didn't sit there and become a victim. He stood up there and got his crew together and started whooping ass in New York. Like,
yeah,
that's what.
it was transformational in the way that, I mean, that in the real world. Remember that guy that slapped the fuck out of that girl?
Uh-huh.
Like, all of that was such, like, it was just transformational queer media. Like, we were beholden to the real world. We were beholden to, like, even Road was like this small evolution of the gay appearance in modern culture was literally the way when we say we stand on their shoulders. We stand on their shoulders, like from Marshall Harden to what happened down in over there in New York and the riots and it's just the fact that we're here, three queer people, because also you're Jewish, right? Fantastic. So three queer people of color can come together and have community and exist in this space as people of color, right, Oscar?
Not me.
Beautiful. So three queer women of color can come together and exist in the space. It's because we
because he's my child, so that slightly makes him biracial.
three queer women of color, three queer Michaela Diane.
Oscar is as white as the purest snow, bitch. How is he a person of color?
Michaela Diane. Three strong queer women of color can come together and have community. It is something that we have to acknowledge. We stand on the shoulders of literal titans of this space. And so for us to come together as three queer women of color, we have to acknowledge that, yes, we stand on the shoulders of the Ellens, of the Queer as Folks, of the Noah's Arks, of the Detail A's, and all of that has,
Ellen wasn't
has paved the way. And she's a queer woman of color.
Okay. She's a queer woman. I wouldn't say of color, but
a strong black woman. A strong black woman.
Ellen's coming out was impactful, but because I'm not a lesbian, it just didn't hit the same.
Right.
But Ellen really lost her TV show when she came out. Like, it was a big deal. Like,
yeah, for us, three strong women of color to come together and have community in this way, in this shape or form, is
it's still opportunities for the big coming out now as
no, because no one cares. Everybody's sucking dick.
A queer person, or
everybody's sucking dick. No one cares. Everybody's sucking dick. Or in their dick sucks. Everybody's sucking dick. Yeah. Parents, mothers, fathers, granddaughters, everybody's sucking dick.
I agree. I don't think any more room for the great coming. I mean, what else can you say? Like,
I will go and be like, I'm gay. No one cares.
We could have a gay president.
We already did.
Well, you're in Texas, Addicts. I wouldn't advise you to just go outside screaming you're gay.
You want me to? I'll do it right now. Anyway, back to the conversation. A gay president, we've had them. Abe Lincoln.
We haven't had one who came out.
Abe Lincoln was gay. Everybody knew.
I think that would be the next frontier if it was like, if we had a
why do you think Mary Todd Lincoln was so crazy? Yeah, Abraham Lincoln. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay, can we talk about this while we're talking about
Able to get fuck,
gay and
able
stuff?
to get fucking
Like,
his little homeboy. Yes, we can.
y'all realize Todd Christie is gay, right?
Gay
From the Chrisleys is gay as hell, right? Like,
Gay.
why
He
are
will
we
take
doing
more
this?
dick
And
than
that's
that
not our
bottom down the
auntie.
street.
And
Yeah, man,
Who is that? I had to look him up.
Christy knows best.
I'm telling you, I'm sure he was upset when President Trump gave him a
Live
pardon
her
because
life.
that's like,
Live her life. That's a
Oh, she was
sis.
pardoned by Trump from
That's a
12
sis.
years in prison.
CIS.
I don't know. Like, I'm not trying to
sis.
out, but I don't think it's
Sis.
out. And like, that man.
That's our sis. You have to.
Oh, speaking of queens, and I mean this as not. I'm so sorry. This is a bad transition. Let me start this over. Because that's a bad transition. Speaking of homosexuals,
Okay. Nola Matthews in her buzz cut.
Oh, that's not what I was going to say. But I was going to say, I understand a lot of people have said a lot of things about my good.
She cut out. Gone. That's throat chakra. The throat
I
chakra.
think you
gone.
should,
We can't hear
We heard none of that.
Judge my friend. Judge my friend based on your personal opinions, not based on what other people said. Because I promise you, Addis is not a bad person.
Why can't she hear us?
He does bad things, but he's not a bad person.
Bad things.
Michaela.
So, queer people, especially queer gymnasts in this community, we should all support each other.
We lost half of that. You came back with Addis doesn't do bad things. I'm like, what? Go ahead. So,
let's say, if you're a queer gymnast in this community and you just, have beef with addicts for whatever reason, I just would implore you to give my friend a second. I'm sure.
Oh my God!
I'm sure whatever reasons.
Talking about.
Yes, that's what we're talking about. I'm sure for whatever reasons that you may have, and you may have your own personal reasons that are very valid that I may not know, or that crossed the line for you a long time ago, and I don't know it. But I just don't think,
Bitch, I sing their praises. I said she looked painted. I thought it looked great. If that's not enough, I don't know what the fuck I did. Listen, Jackson, whatever I did, I'm sorry. I didn't mean it, and if I did, it was probably called for. I've never done anything. I support your bitch ass. I do. Like, I'm like, they're painted. Like, yes, diva, yes, God. Look at the videos. Look at the streams. I'm a little drunk, but like, I don't. Ultimately, if that's how you feel, that's how you feel. I'm not gonna hold it against you. Like, whatever. Bon voyage. Lets me follow more people. I don't care. But yeah, I have nothing bad to say about Jackson. I think they're an incredible gymnast. I think that they could help to, increase difficulty a little bit more. But like, other than that, like, diva, do your thing, man. Like, slay. Like, do the wolf turns, do the memos, do whatever you feel like necessary to increase your artistry, and just do it, man. Like, I think you're so important for the sport in the sense that without you, and without Charlie, and without Heath, and without even going back to like the OU gymnasts, like without Melisindis and all these amazing male gymnasts, I'm hiccuping, male gymnasts. Without them, the sport would not be as far as it is, and they're so incredibly important to these gymnasts. And I want more Charlies. I want more Jacksons. I want more Heath. I want more of whatever that is, because ultimately, gymnastics is not a one size fits all thing. It is a I think gymnastics is a multi body and diaspora sport that I feel like in order for us to break to the what is it what is it? Michaela, what is it? the 1, 2, 3, the binary, we have to celebrate and laud athletes like Keith, athletes like Charlie, athletes like Jackson. And I think they're so important to this sport that for so long has been just rife with misogyny and with just focus on male athletes that and masculinity that feel like Charlie and Heath and Jackson are so incredibly important to the future of the sport, because without them, there is no men's gymnastics. There is no men's artistic gymnastics. And those three are the reason why the sport is going to survive. So I would get behind them right now. I would send them all your love. I would follow them, and I would give every single ounce of support you can. Yes.
Absolutely. And he
What? Go ahead. Damn, I'm drunk. I'm kind of really drunk. I'm drunk. I don't know. You gotta make out. Are you drunk? I'm drunk.
Hey, can y'all hear me?
Honey, refresh your thing. Refresh it.
Hear me?
Refresh it. Refresh. Refresh. I'm a little drunk. I'm a little drunk. Not too much. You know, what was the big? It was a big daiquiri. That was a big daiquiri. I'm kind of wow. Oh, and the shrooms. Oh no. Should I take more? No. No. Yeah. No. Yeah. Please, love that shit for me. Oscar. Beautiful. Okay, so let's see. Listen, babes. Listen, I have nothing else to do. I don't have anything else. I don't. I wish I did. I do not. Listen, tune in on Tuesday. We'll start with the men around like 2 p.m. Central, around that time. And just tune in for the amazing competition. That's all I have. I don't know what else to tell you. Like, if you want to watch gymnastics, come watch with us. If not, then honey, why are you here? Why are you here in this moment? You know, like why? I guess. I'm drunk.
Oh,
I
congratulations.
would make up with a tree right now. I would. Get it? Because
Klaus
wood.
is right there.
What? Not. That'd be bestiality. I'm not doing that. The wood. I would get it because of the wood. Get it? You get it. You don't get it. You don't get it. But I am drunk. I feel like I should go to sleep because I am drunk. Okay, I'm drunk. So,
Michaela, are you back?
Is she back?
I'm back. Y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Yes. Finally, better.
Oh my god! I was having a whole conversation with y'all asses, then I realized y'all couldn't hear me, and then I'm like, "What's going on?"
Watch that part of the show back again. We were trying to communicate too.
We were. Oh my gosh, I'm kind of really I'm drunk. I'm drunk.
Oh, I can tell, Alice.
I'm drunk. I did not mean to get this drunk. Oh my god, I'm drunk.
You are rented. It's cute though. It's very
drunk. I'm drunk. Yes. Who wants to do a shot? Do you want to do a shot?
Alex, give me a gator chomp.
I'm not doing that. Owen, sit on my face.
Oh wow.
Yeah, Owen should sit on my face. Hey, Mrs. Owen, I'm sorry.
Hey, Mrs. Owen, I'm sorry.
It's just business. It's just business.
I didn't know he was married.
It's just business. Hilarious.
I want you to sit on my face. SOMF. Sit on my face. Somf. That's my song.
But before we continue this damn spiral down this Golden Road paved to hell.
Would you sit on
Do
my
anybody have
face?
anything else to talk about for Junior Pan American Games? Because I could move on from that.
Charlie Bullock.
Charlie Bullock and Levy Crane. That's the only two people that I could get y'all for. Everything else we're gonna have to watch it live because I have no clue about none of them other girls.
Michaela, what days does it start and what time?
I know one other girl, Kylie Smith, is gonna be there.
Is she good?
Yeah.
Is Kylie Jenner?
I have her bar routine. Should we watch it?
It should be. It should be. Just Simone Biles eating your hand. I don't even know what's going on. Put it on, Michaela. Play the thing.
I'm playing the thing.
Are you? I'm not seeing
Abbiamo una
it.
storicità e andiamo.
I don't know this. What is this language?
Italian.
Wow. Spit on my face, SOMF, L Trump. Somp. That's my song. I love it.
Oh.
Yes. Oh my gosh, I am drunk.
At the Nationals too, but she didn't do both days of all around because she made the team.
I'll have to lay down.
That was a nice dismount.
What was it? I didn't see it. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I'm this drunk right now.
Addis, do you need to lay down?
I think I do. I haven't been as drunk in a minute. Oh my god, this is bad.
You seem very, very intoxicated.
I am. I was not expecting to get this drunk. I was like, I told the girl, I was like, listen, I'm gonna do a podcast. Like, I would be drunk when I like obliterated. She goes, I got you.
Are you gonna make it over there at it?
I think so. I think I will. Oh my god. Yeah, no, this Zachary had me on my ass. She was done playing with me. Ooh. The trade, honey, the trade.
Do you want to end this show so you could go lay down?
I mean, I probably should. You and Oscar have at it. You have fun.
Because you look very drunk. And I really don't have anything to talk about for this Junior Pan Ams. And we've been on here for 2 hours talking about aliens and shit. I think we come to a point where we could end the show.
I think I need to go take a time. I'll go to sleep. I do.
Wait, Oscar, you still have more stuff you want to talk about?
Oh, shit. Amazing. I love that. Oscar, you carry the show. Go for it, baby. You
go lay down, and me and Oscar will figure it out. Go lay down.
I drink a lot. I drink. You have fun. Okay. You. Yes, Eva.
All right. Say good night to Addis, everybody, before he gets himself. Okay. Ooh, that child was drunk. That child was drunk boots. So, Oscar, how are you, friend?
I'm good. Thank you.
Oscar, I don't think we ever got your real opinions on Nationals. You've been MIA for these last couple of shows. How did you feel about Nationals?
Nationals was really fun to watch. It made me happy that so many girls performed well and had clean competitions. I feel like it was cool because it well, that kind of I have conflicting feelings. At first I felt like it brought more girls into serious contention for a team. And then later,
really?
Yeah, I did, just because I was impressed that there were so many girls who were able to hit like an all-around program. and maybe some of them weren't so overscored for my taste either compared to the top girls who I already was, considering. But then the team became more clear to me. Um, what else? It was like really surreal that Leanne had so much success. Um, some of the scores I thought were too high, but I think it's interesting you're talking about maybe the judges are saying this is what the scores are going to be like at Worlds.
Maybe it's possible because I can't remember a quad where the scores have just been so big, especially on beam. Like, I just can't figure it out. Maybe this is just what scores are going to look like on beam. Maybe because you remember that year like when Nastia and Sean was around, where like bars was the event where like if you were good on bars, you could get like a 16. Maybe that's just what beam is going to be this quad. I'm not sure.
Mm, yeah, I don't know. And that quad, you had like it was more like a 17 because you could score a 16 on vault and beam. I think
Hmm.
Sean Johnson scored a 16 on floor at nationals or something like that. But yeah, I think beam is it seems like the event with the most scores, like past a certain threshold, like there are high scores on bars, but from less people. Um,
Like right now around the world, not just like your top bar specialists, but around the world, I would say a very good bar score is a 13.8 around the world.
I think this year I kind of, well, it might just be the scores after in the new quad, but it kind of felt like. Do you think that would be the same for last year? I feel like I was late to understanding what a good bar score was this year.
I think last year a good bar score was 14 even.
Okay.
I think it's dropped by like 2/10 of a point. But like on Beam,
Not
I
because
think
of a
last year
rule change, but just because the gymnasts are doing less difficulty or less.
less difficulty and just the way they're scoring bars, like a pretty average, but a well constructed bar routine last quad would score somewhere between like 14 to 14.3. Jordan Childs, Leanne Wan, Sky Blakely,
You
most of
think
the
that
Italians,
the
between 14 and 14.3. Now I think a good bar score is somewhere between like I can even take it down like somewhere between like a 13.6 and a 14 even.
do you think that that average scores or a good score is gonna raise towards the end of this quad?
I mean, it always do. It's just I'm nervous about Beam because Beam is just the event that is the most to me because like last quad, a good Beam score to me was like a between a 13 and a 13.5.
Yep.
Now a good Beam score is like between 13.6 and 14. And that's just like an average Beam routine. Like, so, and the girls are doing basically the same stuff. So I'm just curious to see where they go with that, with Beam, this quad, because they're
Yeah.
scoring that event way higher.
No, you have me thinking hard. Also about floor, the scores on floor. Is it like the same? Do you think it's just as many girls are able to score in the 13s as they were last quad or the beginning of last quad?
I think floor is just about the same. I think floor a good score last quad. Again, I'm not talking about your specialist. I'm talking about like the average good score is somewhere between a 13 even and a 13.5. And I think it's still it might be a little bit higher. It might be a little bit higher. Maybe like 13.3 to 14 flat.
Sure, or the same as last quad.
Huh?
I agree with both, or I could see it being the same as last quad, 13, 13.5.
Yeah. I just think
What do you think?
I think now a lot more girls are getting credited for a lot more of their dance skills. We'll see where the Americans fall in that when they go to Worlds, but it just seems like they're, at least on floor, their dance combinations are a lot less girls are doing those gojions for nothing. Um, switch leaps fulls for nothing. So we'll see.
Like it used to be, everyone was basically trying them.
Everybody dance combination was basically a switch ring, which most of them wasn't getting credited to a Gojion, which again, most of them wasn't getting credited. Now it seemed like the girls done calmed that shit down to a switch leap to a strug. Most of them, most of them. But of course, come to Worlds and Olympics, they're gonna try to go switch ring to a Gojion. I just don't understand why. It's been like 30 years of this skill and 40 years of this skill and why people still can't do it right.
40 years? I thought it was 97 when Gina did it.
Well, I mean, 97 is
28 years.
almost 30 years ago. Okay.
But yeah, that's a long time too. Do you want to look at this graphic I pulled up?
Sure.
It looks interesting. I haven't looked at it really. Do you see that I'm trying to share it?
Hold on. Is it this?
Mm-hmm. Great. So it looks like it's ranking 4 best WAG teams for the Pan Am Junior Games based off of only international scores. This is the account if you want to go look at it.
One of my favorite accounts on Twitter.
So do you want me to zoom in so we can do team by team, or are you able to see the scores like this?
I might need a little bit more zoomed in.
Okay, let's go from the bottom with number 5 is Panama.
Okay.
These are the gymnasts.
Are these people going to the Junior Pan American Games?
That's my understanding, yeah. Based
Oh,
off
okay. Okay.
the 4
Oh,
best.
so this is a good. So this is their prediction of what they think is going to happen based on the scores they got this year. Okay. Okay.
Only international scores, it looks like.
That's even better.
And they also have a similar one for Junior Worlds when we get to that. And I'm sure it will be updated by that time we look at it. So looking at Panama's scores, I'm not seeing anything so standing out so much. So I feel like we could move on.
Okay.
But I wish everyone good luck. Argentina would be in number 4, in 4th place. It looks like they have a 5-0 beam set. and a 5-0 floor set from the same gymnast, Julieta Lucas. So she's one to keep an eye on. She got a 50.000.
And she has a 4.5 uneven bar routine.
And she has the hardest vault. It looks like maybe a Yurchenko full. So she could be carrying that team. Maybe they'll end up on the podiums. Who knows? The gap between Panama and Argentina in 5th and 4th looks like roughly 10 points. But then the gap between 4th and 3rd, Argentina and Brazil, who's in number 3, is just about 2 points. So if Brazil has some mistakes or Argentina upgrades, that could change up. So do you know any of these Brazilian gymnasts? I do not.
I do not.
But that's okay. So they have a bunch more. They have a bunch of Yurchenko falls or 4-2 vaults. So that's an advantage already. Then they have a 5-3 bar score and a 5-1 beam score and a 5-0 floor, all from the same gymnast. So it looks like they're jumping ahead. It looks like they might have the bronze.
Large difficulty.
Large difficulty and maybe even a potential all-around medal.
Correct.
Yeah, 51.750. Isabel Aguilar. She's the one to watch, I guess, based off of these numbers. So in 2nd place, we have Canada. Again, I don't know any of these gymnasts.
I don't either, but they have one girl with a 5-0 beam.
But
They have lots of high beam start values. Beam and floor.
Oh, there's so many numbers. You can really get into this, especially if you are sober and have the time. But or high and just take your time. It looks like Canada has the 2nd best. The 14.4 is their D score for that event. And that's only behind the US, which is 0.2 ahead. You see where I'm pointing to?
No.
Like these purple ones are the D score, and then above that is a number.
Okay.
And that's the event D. And then to the right, where they have the scores for each event, the top is the total.
Okay.
But it doesn't look like we'd have to read it. So they're the 2nd best beam team on paper, not just by D, but also performances or execution. Doesn't look like they have an all-rounder who's posted a 50. So
yeah, they're weak all around, but as a team, they're strong.
Right. I'm just looking back to see if we missed any strong events for the teams. Brazil would be the 3rd best beam team, but not on the other events, I guess. Or no, they would be 2nd on the other events. Okay, the silver looks very similar to the white. That got me. So number 1, we have the US. And we talked about 3 of the girls. Did you talk about Addie? I don't have a face to Addie's name.
I don't have a face or any gymnastics knowledge about Addie. No offense to you, love, but
yeah, it's nothing personal. And we're excited to see you compete. Right. Lavi has the hard vault.
She should win vault at this competition rather easily with her 2 vaults that she's planning on doing, her Yurchenko full and then her Yurchenko double. I mean, not even another American, I don't think, can beat her.
No, not off of these scores. It looks like 2nd place is Addie Van Grispen with a 13.4. But again, I think that's just a singular vault, so I don't know what their averages are. Their potential.
But with the junior vaults, we must remember they could do like a Yurchenko full and a Yurchenko double for their 2 vaults. They don't have to do 2 different.
Totally. And then it looks like a Canadian gymnast, Marianne Saber, is the third best vaulter on paper. Bars, Charlie Bullock has a 5'6" routine, which is the hardest of the competition, it looks like.
Yeah, she should win it easily.
Definitely. They have 2'5" routines on beam from Labby and Charlie, and two 4'8" routines from Labby and Kylie Smith. So they're all scoring above 50. 50.9 is the lowest all-around score, and 52.7 is Labby's all-around score potential.
So if Labby doesn't fall, she should win this competition rather easily.
Yeah, could she fall? She could, if she fell based off of these scores, she'd be a 10th behind Charlie in second place. It looks like the total Ds for the team, Brazil and Canada are right around each other, 53.2, 53.5, and then the US is at 57.7. So that's a 4-point buffer, built-in lead. Cool. Now I know a little bit more than I did before.
Period. Period. Thank you, Joe, Brazilian gymnastics fan. You did a good job, bitch. You did a good. Ooh, the thunder. Ooh. Yeah, that's all I have to say about the Junior Pan American Games. It will start Tuesday, you guys. U.S. Nationals was so much fun. Planning on some more fun interviews with some more gymnastics fans. I have a big one I'm working on. A big gymnastics fan, bigger than me, bigger than Poor Lawyer. Y'all is gonna live when this interview happens. If I can make this happen, because he don't do interviews with a lot of people.
Oh, everyone should be excited and stay on high alert.
Do you know who I'm talking about?
I do not.
I showed y'all in the group chat.
Well, then I forgot. I'm sorry.
Clue, they go to every gymnastics meet in America.
Okay, now I have a name, but I'm not remembering you mentioning them.
They look like Fabio.
Oh, okay. I thought you were talking about Scott, right?
That would also be fun and interesting. And maybe I could work on that one too. Shayna, you're back.
Are the babies taken care of?
They are. How are y'all doing?
Oh, good. We're good. Michaela's fading, but
yeah.
You.
Oh, see, I was tired, so I didn't get home. I worked this morning from 7, and I got home at about like 3:30. So.
Oh, I don't blame you. I'm tired too, but Addis ass done got so drunk he had to get off the street.
Jesus.
Yeah, he had to go lay down. He had to go lay it down.
Let him go lay down somewhere, go get something to eat, one or the other.
Period.
Let's finish going over the Junior Pan Am teams and the score. Okay. Are you excited for that competition, Shayna? Or do you?
I really don't care.
Okay.
Wow.
Fair enough. It is a junior competition.
But I love the 2 of the new girls.
Right.
You're not in the wrong. You're not in the wrong. I'm trying to make people watch this because
I've never got into the juniors, so
it's so hard with the juniors. It's just you just can't trust it. Like you could fall in love with them girls and then they turn senior and it's Whoop diddy whoop. What's the young lady who used to go to American
But if you
Dreams?
don't track the juniors, you don't get to know about the ones who do, live up to their potential or surprise you.
And I'm perfectly fine with that.
This
Y'all look
this
so
is why
bad.
we need Nisha here, because she's the only one who watched junior nationals.
And this is why me and Alex was trying to get you and Nisha to get on so y'all could talk about this. But Nisha was like, nope, not tonight. Y'all had me up here for all the nationals, not today. Nope. I'm in the comment section again.
Do either of you have any
But I do feel like
general?
eventually it took us 2
What'd
hours,
you say,
but we
Bobby?
did give the people a good junior Pan American Games preview. So I do feel like we at least accomplished the goal.
Yeah, definitely. I wanted to know if either of you have any new or general feelings about uh the competition at Worlds this year, or are you kind of
It's gonna be kind of like however it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. I'm excited though.
are you
Hopefully somebody new.
paying attention, anticipating, or are you just waiting until it happens just to pay
I'm.
attention?
This is so sad to say, but I'm really more excited about what Russia is going to do.
Mm-hmm. I think they're all at a national team camp at Round Lake right now.
Oh, that's cute for them.
Yep, I think they're getting ready to pick a team. I'm just not sure how Russia's gonna pick a
My
team.
thing is Melanakova going to be ready? It doesn't seem like she's been training long.
But she's at this camp apparently. So
Mama gave up. Let me tell you something. Mama
really
said,
wish they
fuck
just
y'all
give-
and fuck y'all in this political position. I'm going back to doing gymnastics. I think she's ready. I think she's been ready. I think
I don't think she's ready, but maybe she's mentally ready, but she has to get in shape, I think. As do a lot of people. I think she can do it in 2 months. 2 months.
I'm just very sad that Japan chooses to pick their team in February, and they're just not going to send their best possible team to this World Championships.
Yeah, me too. Is there anyone besides Shoko Miyata you think you're sad isn't going?
I mean, Shoko is the damn Team Japan. She is everything that they need.
You made a bold claim the other day that when I wasn't here that Japan is a better beam team than China at Worlds this year. Who is on your Japan beam lineup?
It's only what? I'm so sorry.
Who's on your beam lineup for Team Japan?
Oh, I would have to think about it. I just know when I say that all the time, I'm just thinking about individual people that I like more than the individual Chinese people. But I'm pretty sure if I put up 3, I'm pretty sure I could think of 3 Chinese girls that are better than the 3 Japanese girls. But it would be a showdown.
It would be a showdown for sure. I wish the Americans could compete with them as a beam team. Remember when? Do you think the Americans were good enough to as good as the Japanese in terms of competition for the Chinese in 2008, or were the Americans behind?
I definitely think I think the Americans are in a let them cook phase because Charlize just started posting videos again, like she's back in training for next year, I guess.
What did the Americans place on beam in the team final? Did they get first in Paris?
Oh no, I don't think Paris was a very strong beam line. I think last year was Paris. Yeah, I think Paris was way stronger than Tokyo just because of so sorry, Grace, because of Grace.
So Jordan fell, of course, and scored 12.733, but they were still number 1 on every event. Now get this, the Italians were 5th on vault, 3rd on bars, 3rd on beam, and 5th on floor. And they came in 2nd. That's pretty strange.
Guess what I'm eating, y'all?
What?
Hot dogs and chili.
I love that shit. I love a good chili dog.
Yes, I'm just waiting on hot dogs, and everything is done. I put a little cheese on it. Fat girl style.
Yum.
Period.
Can I have a
Period.
bite?
So, you guys, this was a very eclectic show. We talked about a lot of shit that wasn't gymnastics related, but it was a fun show. I'm kind of tapped out myself. I'm not drunk, but I definitely am for to fall asleep on y'all asses at any given moment in time. Let's okay. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I probably am not even gonna watch Junior Pan American Games, but if that starts third Tuesday, then I want to say let's try to give the people another show Monday. Let's try to give the people another show Monday. I would think of a better topic than Junior Pan Ams to talk about. Oh, I don't even want to bring it up. Never mind.
What?
I don't know whether Manila or not is going to Worlds, but I just need everybody to calm down. That's it.
That's kind of what I was wondering about when I said, how do you feel about Worlds? Are you like worrying about it, or are you just going to wait and see what happens?
I'm just going to wait and see what happens because, especially with this Manila thing, it's too conflicting. It's too conflicting. I understand why people are like, y'all are crazy. Of course she would go to Worlds. But then again, I can understand if the Italians would be like, you know what? It's not even going to be that serious. Manila, go take a break. I can see it happening both ways for the Italians. The Italians and the Japanese are very stupid when it comes to picking their teams. So,
and do you
I
think
wouldn't be.
Reby is going to go or no?
Huh?
Do you think Reby is going to go or no?
I don't know. If she does, it's going to be a limited capacitorium.
Yeah, I think Reby is going to. No, I think she just. Because I think Jim Castis just reported that she said that she's not even going to Worlds at all.
Oh, okay.
So I'm just gonna have to wait and see. And this is again why I could see the Italians not sending Manila, because they're like, Simone Biles not here, Reby not here. Why the fuck are we sending Manila for? Let Julia Peretti get some experience. I can see the Italians doing some dumb shit like that because they're the Italians.
Is Manila a world all-around champion?
She isn't.
Okay, then that's the best time, because any other time it ain't happening, so they will want to send her.
And that, Shayna, is smart. That is not the Italians, though. The Italians don't play smart. The Italians play dumb shit. This is why they asses are always.
Like if they never had an Italian world all-around champion, you would think that this would be the best shot.
Vanessa Ferrari
for them to do.
Yeah, they have one Vanessa Ferrari. Oh, it is raining real hard. Okay. Yeah, Vanessa Ferrari.
And that was ancient.
It was. Those receipts are expired.
No. Congratulations, what you did, Nessie.
Damn, hell, Vanessa Ferrari might try to come back for his work.
She's been training Angela Andreoli through her injury.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I hope Andrea can make this world. She's one of my favorite Italian girls that are on the B. I wouldn't call her a B tier list girl because she always make their teams. It's just, she's not one of their big name girls like the D'Amato twins or Manila or Martina. They're big time stars.
I don't think she was making many finals, but she has a medal at Europeans on floor.
I'm ready for that Russian championship, whatever Russian meet before Worlds, and then I'm ready for Worlds, and then I'll be ready for college.
Excellent.
So, don't they have another Chinese something coming up too?
Yeah, I'm still trying to find a video of their world trials camp thing that they were doing.
Like the whole thing, the whole competition.
Yeah, the whole thing, not just like clips, but like.
Wow, that would be cool.
That would be nice.
I know.
Good luck.
Well, you guys, wait. I haven't did it in a long time. What did y'all say? How I used to end the show?
With that being said,
this has been a wonderful show, but I'm about to fall asleep on y'all ass, so I'm finna end the show. And it's raining and thundering and shit now. So
it's Saturday. It's early, and you and Addicts in the bed already. Y'all old.
What happened, Shayna?
I said it's Saturday, and y'all getting in the bed early. Y'all old.
Well, yeah, I'm finna sit up there and say this with pride. You damn right I'm old, bitch. You damn right. And I gotta take my ass back to work in the morning. You damn right I'm old. You damn right.
I'm just playing. I have to be to work for 7 a.m.
I done been young. Trust me. All of my 20s, I done did it all. I need to take my ass to bed on a Saturday night, bitch, because from the ages of fucking 17 till about 28, there was no sleep going on.
Really? I'll just slow down like around the 35, 36 age. Well, it's been fun. I'll see
it always is.
I should be able to make the show Monday or Tuesday, whatever, because I'm out of work.
Yes, and on Monday we're doing Monday we're play a game. That's always the flood watch. Okay, yeah, on Monday we're gonna play a game. That's always how we entertain the best.
What we're doing? The contenders.
We'll talk about it in the group chat because I don't have a game in mind, but we'll come up with something. And yeah, we love you all. See you guys next time. Bye, everybody. Thank you, Oscar.
Bye.
Thank you, Shayna. Thank you, Addicts, as always. Bye, everybody.
Bye, Shayna.
Good night.